What's up, my hunting brothers and sisters? Today we're going to take a look at all the newer lightweight gear that Huntworth sent me, and we're going to discuss my new partnership moving ahead with Huntworth Clothing. So stay tuned. All right, so if any of you have been following along somewhat on this channel and my social media channels, you notice that I added something new to my hunting lineup this year. I switched all my clothing out. I actually went into a partnership with Huntworth Hunting Gear and Clothing, and I think it's going to be something good in the long term. I've been wearing the same camo clothing for several years, no real affiliation, and some friends of mine at Huntworth reached out and said, hey, could you help us out on the creative side of things, help us out with photography and video and help them to promote the brand, and I've heard a lot of good things about them. So I said yes, and so we've entered into that partnership, so as part of their creative team of ambassadors for whatever that is. So right now what I want to do is I don't want to do like a Huntworth gear review, but I want to show you some of the things that I've started out with. It's early seasons. It's the first week in October right now. I hunt in Indiana. So pretty much has been geared towards warm weather down to sweatshirt type weather type of hunting. So I also went out and filmed a mule deer hunt out in Montana a couple weeks ago. So I've taken all of the lighter weight Huntworth gear with me. I do not have this stuff yet for the November and December, the cold weather seasons. But I'm gonna go over basically just the gear I've been hunting with and wearing in the early seasons, kind of just give you my general feelings on them. Again, I'm not gonna go into detailed product review stuff. So this is basically my hunting tub that I brought on this little hunting trip to one of my properties, and I'm gonna throw that aside here. So when I've not used these particular garments hunting yet, but when I got here the other day, it was pouring down rain. And I really don't hunt a lot in the rain because I film, and you don't want to take thousands of dollars of camera gear out into the woods and have it ruined with rain. So I really wasn't sure how much I'd use it. And then I came down here, it was pouring down rain. So the first day I was here, I lived in this stuff. And basically this is their Winstead rain gear. So here is the jacket, and I wore this in the pouring down rain the other day. Here's their pants. I wore these some, but definitely the jacket as I was setting up camp and everything behind me. And I never got wet through it. I was very impressed. It's not super heavyweight, but it's not like super lightweight either. I wouldn't want to, like if it was raining and in the 70s or 80s, you'd probably get kind of warm in it. But kept me dry. They got some pockets and everything. It's pretty quiet. I'm not sure, what type of material that is, but it is super quiet. I did want to say also, everything that they sent me is in their Deception camo pattern. So that's what you're going to see here today. It's this brown, black, gray, and lighter colored digital type of pattern. Very effective pattern. I really like it. It seems to blend in. Even though it's really green right now, it seems to look pretty good in the trees from the photos I've taken of it and everything. So again, yeah, there is their rain gear, basically. Okay, the next thing, I'm gonna go into the lighter stuff that I actually have been wearing hunting. And the first is the pants I've been wearing, and these are the Durham pants. And again, Deception camo, okay? And I'm actually wearing these in brown as well right now. These have been kind of my go-to. I really, really like these pants. I'd heard a lot of good things about them. I like the reinforced knees that they have. You can see both the camo and the brown ones have the same reinforced knee. They actually have on the butt area, it's all reinforced as well. I really like that. They've been holding up well to briars and everything. The material in the legs is kind of stretchy. I've snagged a couple times, just little things on these when I've been out scouting wearing these. I just take a lighter and just burn the fuzzies off, but it's not been bad. Nice, I like the pockets on them, everything. Good early season pant, all utility and do it all type of pant. because it's been warm, my main shirt I've been wearing right here, let me uncover my cheat sheet. I'm terrible with names on stuff, is their Fallon lightweight shirt. And I really like this shirt. It is super lightweight. When we were out mule deer hunting in particular, I was wearing this all the time. If it was chilly in the mornings, I'd throw a base layer on underneath of it. This thing, I really love it. It breathes well. You know, just a great shirt for lightweight, you know, hunting. When it would get chilly, I've worn this a couple times deer hunting, and also a couple times when we were out there mule deer hunting, like in the mornings. This is their Gadsden quarter zip. And it's not really insulated at all, but it's just this kind of microfiber. It's almost got a grid texture, the outside of it. Just a nice, you know, just to take the little bit of chill off, you know, really good garment, really like it. Wore it 5 or 6 times probably, very nice. This one here I wore a lot when I was in Montana in the mornings as it would get cold. I actually wore it deer hunting this morning because it did get down into the 40s this morning. And this is the Sheldon Midweight Grid Fleece Hoodie. And this thing is outstanding. It's got a hood that flips up. It's got a built-in face mask. You don't have to wear it. You can slide it down. You can flip it back behind your head, however you want to do it. It's got a kangaroo pouch and then a zipper in here so you can put, you know, your cell phone or whatever in your belly pocket. Just all in all, love this thing. You know, it overall has performed great. It's got thumb loops in here if you're a thumb loop guy. I like it a lot. It's really good, really good. This morning, over top of that, because it was about 45 when I went out this morning, and I wore the Elkins vest. The Elkins is kind of their mid-weight stuff, so when it gets down into maybe the 40-degree range or something like that, I wore the vest over top of it. Really like it. It's super quiet material. It's got some pockets on it. Just awesome. I'm a vest guy, loving. If you hunt out of tree stands and wear a traditional harness that comes out the top, it's got a hole in the back for your harness strap too. Pretty freaking awesome design, really. They sent me a variety of face masks. I've used this one a couple times. They also sent me another one, a net gator. It's in my camera bag. It hasn't gotten to the point where it's been cold enough for me to really wear beanies. But I do have beanies. I'm not really a big glove guy, but I did wear these. I can't remember the names of them, but they don't have the finger and thumb. These have been pretty good in a couple of situations. A lot of these other gloves I haven't worn yet because it just, quite frankly, hasn't been cold enough, and I'm really not a glove guy. I have to touch camera screens and phones and control different cameras and everything, and I need my fingers. Plus, I just like the feel of being able to feel my bow and everything and not wear gloves. So again, we haven't gotten to the colder weather yet, but then you got the actual Elkins. I had mentioned the Elkins vest I wore this morning. This would be the Elkins jacket. Again, same material, very similar to the vest. Really like it. I've tried it on. It feels like it's going to be awesome when we get to those temps. And then the Elkins pants as well. These I've tried on. I love the feel of them. It just right now we don't have the temperatures for those. So that right now is what I've been running as far as their gear and what I plan on being running here in the next few weeks as it cools down. And then as we get into November, I look forward to the heavier stuff. And I'll probably do a video on some of their heavier stuff. And then maybe at the end of the year, just give you a rundown of what I think about all their gear. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. I'm excited of the partnership with Huntworth. You know, the cool part about Huntworth is they're definitely more of a blue collar priced hunting clothing, but have the qualities, many of the qualities that you're super high priced. You know, that we all know the big brands, you know, the Sitkas, the First Lights, the Kiwis, and all of those. Awesome. They come with a huge price tag. These come with a lot of those same qualities of those clothing at a much more affordable working man price. So I'm really excited to represent Huntworth. Hopefully it's something that's very relatable as far as gear goes to those of you who have subscribed to my channel and follow along. And yeah, it's exciting times for sure. So with that, let's see, I got about an hour until I'm gonna head out and jump back in a tree. And you know, we got deer seasons are here, so it's the best time of the year, folks. So I hope that you have a great season. I want you to stay safe and enjoy it. This is the best time of the year. So as always, God bless, stay safe, and it's a new day in the outdoors.